Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Men. It is April 15th, otherwise known as Tax Day. So make sure you're on top of that. It is also New Comic Book Day. So I guess there's a silver lining to all of that drama. Sorry, little kids are moving things around. Yes, New Comic Book Day. Lots of things. Absolute Batman is here. I forgot to take one home and read it last night, so I'm a little bit behind on that, but I guess that just means no spoilers from me. We all know Scarecrow's going to make an appearance, and the book is just getting hotter and hotter. So, yeah, that's exciting. Beyond that, again, this Saturday is Muncie Comic-Con. It's, like I said, it's one of my favorite shows every year. Stuart and Gavin are going to be there. Mr. Tony Moore is going to be there. There's even a couple other artists that are going to be making an appearance. It's going to be a thing. So yeah, if you're not excited for it, get excited for it. If it's not on your calendar of things to do, put it on your calendar of things to do. It's people throw down, man. I mean, it's a great show. I mean, for as inexpensive and as easy it is to get there and not having to deal with, thousands and thousands of people dealing with 3D printed AI art and all of that kind of stuff. It is an awesome experience. Like I said, just do it. And then Sunday is going to be Knights Hall in Indianapolis. I can continue to talk that up as well. It's always fun. It's always good seeing friends and other vendors and wheeling and dealing and things. So, so put Knights Hall on your calendar as well. And then the most important thing, 1 week from Saturday, which makes it April 25th, 10 days from today, as a matter of fact, is going to be my 2-year anniversary show. I'll have lots of my friends here next door doing vendor things, selling their wares, and having fun. And then we'll have Gavin and Stuart in here signing books and shaking hands and kissing babies. And we'll be doing many much giveaways. It's going to be a thing. Yeah. So anyway, it's going to be a busy couple of weeks, busy couple of weekends. I will need a Rip Van Winkle kind of nap, after these next couple weekends. It's going to be exhausting, but it's all for you, and I will do it every time. Anyway, so saying all that, now that you got your calendar booked and ready to go, your notes made, I bet you would like to see some books. So today we have Redcoat number 17. Is that Marty McFly? I don't know. It's the Cavalry! And then Catacomb of Torment, some pretty wicked covers there. Miss Lenore, Muffin Else Matters. Lost Fantasy number 9. These are some pretty fun covers in here. There's your PlayStation Final Fantasy VII homage, which I played so much of, or 8. That's Final Fantasy 8, right? And then, that's a bad word on there. Sorry. And then Lost Fantasy, kind of like Marvel vs. Capcom style. And then today, also Witchblade. Ooh, naughty cover, almost naughty cover. Some fun covers there. So Witchblade doing her thing. The Thing on the Doorstep, number 3. Grabbed a few of those. Walking Dead Deluxe, number 135. Again, Mr. Tony Moore is going to be at Muncie Comic-Con. Get him to sign your Walking Dead books. Emperor Zurg's canon is in my way here. Scorched, number 50. your Connecting Puppeteer cover, your Scotty Young cover, and then your number 50 McFarlane cover doing their thing. Now, Nectar number 2. So this went off without a hitch for number 1. This is a horror book where butterflies are spreading disease and pestilence and killing people and things. This is a NFSW cover, which is not, or is it NSFW? Yeah, not safe for work cover. Warning, 18. This cover of this book depicts nudity. Ooh, naughty book. But if you missed out on number 1, I did get a pack of second prints. I believe there's 25 in there. So you can grab that, read it, see if you're into it. But yes, Nectar doing its thing. Vampirella Armageddon number 10. Got one of each of the covers in there. Ooh, she's dark and brooding. Where does the rainbow end? I don't know. Got only 2 of those. Those actually go to my subscribers for it. But, now know that it exists. And if that's something that you might be into, let me know. I will order more. One for you next time. Mumra, the ever-living. Thundercats doing Thundercat things. Mumra getting his own solo story. I think that is super rad. Racer X number 6. R.I.P. Rex Racer. Oh no, it's not Rex. Uncle Scrooge. What is that? Is that 97 or 07? I think that's 07. Yeah, that's 07. I need coffee. Apparently I can't read. Numbers are confusing to me. Monster and the Wolf number 3. That's the cover that I grabbed. That's pretty wicked. Pretty cool Dracula cover. Pretty cool Frankenstein cover. And then your Cyberpunk cover. Looks almost like a Judge Dredd guy getting high on whatever that drug was in the movie. World's Finest number 195. Got some facsimiles there. Darkness versus Angels. This is a one-shot. So if you're reading The Darkness, there is a new one-shot for you. Superman Unlimited number 12. That's pretty cool. That reminds me of the it wasn't James Gunn. Who did it? Oh my God. Yeah. Anyway, was it Brightburn? Wasn't that the movie of it? It's basically a young Superboy that finds his powers and then wreaks havoc. Chooses violence versus heroics, I guess. Wonder Woman number 32. That one's pretty fun. I think that's hilarious. Crypto, doing crypto things. Snossages. Who said snossages? New Titans number 34. I like that cover. That one's pretty cool. And they're little kids doing little kid things. Nightwing number 137. Got one of each of the covers there. And then a much anticipated Deathstroke number 2. So I've got a few of these. I sold out of number 1. So those of you that picked up number 1, number 2 is here. So grab it while you can. Super Creep Show number 2. You may not be super excited about that one. However, that cover, the Batman 423 homage. Notice they got the yellow covered in next to his head. But that's a pretty wicked cover, right? Grab that before those are gone. I still have some of the Harleys from a week before or a couple weeks ago, so you can still get that. C is for Catwoman. It's good enough for me. What number is this? Number 86. That's a pretty book. Another book. Ooh. Bad things are happening. Batwoman number 2. That one's a pretty cover. That one's a pretty cover. That's a pretty cover. They're all pretty covers. G.I. Joe Silent Missions. Zartan, being Zartanius, if you will. Got a couple of those. And then today, a new book called Fireborn. Notice that it is from the world of Lost Fantasy. So the Lost Fantasy books that I was just showing you a moment ago. Here is a new spinoff. So you got a Jay Lee cover there. Invincible homage cover. There's your A cover. There's your Bad Word cover. And then your other I Hate Team Up cover. So notice it is a giant size, number one, only $5. And this thing is thick. Look at that. For $5. $5 you get all kinds of reading. Ghost Pepper number 10, got one of each of those. G.I. Joe 21, not a silent 21. However, they did throw a little bit of an homage there, so that's kind of cool. Putting ninjas on books. Rat City number 24. Notice the Virgin cover, right? Ooh, kind of pretty. And then Radiant Black, then Malevolent with a Invincible cover. And then I did get Kaya number 34, so that is a book that I don't normally carry. However, with the Invincible stuff, I did order a few copies, so if you want to collect the Invincible covers, you have that option. And then we're moving. There are the 22 short boxes that I picked up over the weekend. All kinds of trading cards and collectability things. Maybe you're even into a sealed box of 1994 Fleer Spider-Man. Those things are pretty rare, especially sealed. So it was a fun collection. And as a side note, several boxes of dollar books. I mean, out of 22 short boxes, of course, there's going to be dollar books. If you would like to dig through them and get first crack at it, then please let me know. And I will let you dig through dollar books today. I have no problem in doing so. So just ask. Storm number 3. So back to the new books, right? Ultimate Universe variant homage. Infinity Roar. Notice the Null and Odin cover. That is a pretty sick cover. I mean, that was a coin flip for me. That one, I chose this one because it has Wolverine. You know, I'm an X-Men, so I can't turn it down. But my God, isn't that cool? Yeah, that deserves to be a poster. Alias number 2. I did sell out of number 1s, so I know that people were enjoying the Alias book, or at least giving it an attempt. I went a little bit lighter on number 2s. So please let me know if you'd like to take a light number 2. X-Force number 4. Got a couple of those. That's pretty cool. Archangel, right? Magic and Colossus number 3. Some pretty neat covers in there, right? Silver Surfer homage number 2. Got a regular cover and a foil cover. Ultimate Wolverine number 16. We're nearing the end of the Ultimate Universe. Notice the magic cover. I like that one. That's the one that I grabbed. X-Men United number 2. The White Queen on a white background. Who would have ever thought of seeing that? Cool rogue cover, right? Planet of the Apes versus Fantastic Four. There's some really neat covers in there. Notice the homage to Puppet Master. Imperial Guardians number 2. Pretty neat things there. Much anticipated Venom 257. So you got your Bagley cover, your Mary Jane cover, your connecting cover, and yeah, that's it. And then you saw a little sneak of these. More blind bags. There is a one-shot Thundercat Silverhawk blind bag. I opened one of those. So I'll show you that here in a minute. There is a Thundercats number 25 blind bag, which I opened one of those, and I'll show you that in a minute. And a Harley Quinn Elvira number 5. And yep, you guessed it. I opened one of those, and I'll show you that here in a minute because I am collecting all those things as well. So might as well open it and show it off. Shredder number 7. I know that one's going to be probably the most requested cover, even though him standing in a bunch of paper lanterns is neat. Witcher Bloodstone, number 3 of 4. Tales of the Turtles, number 5. They're scared. Smile for the Camera, number 2. That one actually sold pretty well on the number 1, even had a few other requests on it, so I did up my order on that. Monster High, Boo Muda Triangle, number 3. Kill All Immortals, number 4. Battle Beast, number 8. I know this one's already, people have been asking me about this one already. That's going to be a thing. And then Lobo, number 2. I love that cover. That's the one that I grabbed. However, the Tyler Kirkman one, well, that's not Tyler Kirkman. I bite back. I think that's hilarious, right? But the Tyler Kirkman variant at the bottom, pretty cool. I don't think you can go wrong on any of those covers. And then today, there it is. Giant stacks of Absolute Batman, number 19. Here is the third print of Absolute Batman 15. I did only grab a couple of those because we've already gone through 2 prints, and I didn't think that anybody really wanted a third print of it, so I just grabbed it for people that maybe missed the mark. Obviously, this is going to be a variant cover. I only have one, so let the dueling begin. And then the annual, this is third print of the annual, but it is a foily virgin cover, so I'm sure people are going to be snatching that up too. And then, of course, number 19, we got the Robins on the cover with Scarecrow. That's your A cover. I know a lot of people have been requesting that one. I mean, that's pretty cool. This one is Liam Sharp cover, which I think was equally as cool. And then you've actually got Scarecrow in the Bat Blades there. So, again, I don't think you can go wrong on any of those. But here's another quick recap of this table. I did get an Adventure Time novella, in case anybody's interested in that. And then I will flip it, reverse it. That B-O-O-T-Y, oh my. Oh, let me show you this. So, do you guys know that I get Dynamic Force books? These are premium books. Every once in a while. Don't fight over this. Look at that. Look at that. Absolute Batman number 1. That's a Batman Day edition. So it's not like a first print sketch cover that you could have got at the initial order. It was the Batman Day one. Doesn't matter. It's still a number 1. But doodled and autographed by Ken Hazer. Get the Dynamic Forces book on the back. This is going to be a juicy book. So if you want it, let me know. I only have one of these. First come, first serve, though. And then just so you know, yes, there were 2, and I kept one of them. The other one had a little bit of a different picture on it. But yeah, I bought one for me, and then I bought one for you. Not you. You. Anyway, so showing off the mystery bags, the Thundercats, Silverhawks, got my sketch cover, got a really cool Virgin, dual cast. I don't remember his name. Obviously, that's Mum-Ra right there. And then another Virgin cover in it, more Thundercat based with Mum-Ra, doing Mum-Ra stuff. But yeah, so you can see the different covers on the back. If you want to pause the video and see what covers you're available to get. They're cool, man. They're super cool. I mean, if you like... Sorry, I didn't know where to put that. I mean, if you like, fancy books, fun books, there you go. And you get 3 of them. It is priced at $19.84, which I think is hilarious. But you do get 3 books in it. So, and I got 2 Virgins out of it. So, not too bad. This is the Elvira Harley Quinn one. So, again, I'll show off the covers in the back there. I mean, personally, I would have liked, like, one of these up here. But still not bad. I dig it. I got a shovel. I can dig it. And then this one, I kind of actually want to keep the blind bag on that. I think the bag itself is neat. I'm going to show the top book last. Did get a Virgin Chitara. Pretty pretty. Got another normal number 25, right? And then I think I got super lucky. If I could find the guy to sign this, I would. But I got the Virgin wraparound. Yeah. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I opened it last night. I was like, oh, right? But there's your variant covers in there. You can get a wraparound with the title, and then obviously the Virgin, and then there's a couple other ones. Notice that the Alex Ross ones down at the bottom, those are actually premium copies that you can only get off of his website. I almost bought them and bit the bullet on them, but I did not. They were a little pricey for me, for just a Lion-O cover. I wanted it. I did want it, but I didn't. I just didn't. Anyway, so those are the blind bags. Again, if you want one, let me know. They are pretty cool things. Otherwise you got all your normal books for the day. Lots of different covers. Of course, everybody's going to be scrambling in here to get Batman because that's what we do. That's exactly what we do. All the Batman stuff. But yeah, let me know if you see anything else. Today should be a good day. Maybe a little bit of rain. 80 degrees though, so it's great walking weather. You don't want to miss out on anything. And then, like I said, if you want to come dig through, 8 or so boxes of dollar books, then do that. I'm not going to stop you. You can just come in and get first crack at the dollar books. There is a bunch of other good stuff. I told a guy yesterday, and I don't remember if I said it in my video or not, but I have full runs of all the 2099 titles. So Spider-Man, Punisher, Ravager, Ghost Rider, X-Men, Hulk, and Doom. They all have full runs. So if you ever wanted to read or collect any of the 2099 stuff, I got you. And then also a bunch of Simpsons. There's a handful of mid to late issues of G.I. Joe stuff in the 70s, 80s, 100s, things like that. And then a bunch of Midnight Suns and Ghost Rider and Daredevil. So it's, it was a good collection. Otherwise I wouldn't have bought it. But that stuff you'll have to kind of wait on once I get it processed. But if you're interested, then just let me know. So, yeah. Happy Wednesday. If I don't see you today, tomorrow, or Friday, hopefully I'll see you Saturday in Muncie while you're getting your book signed and we're high-fiving Gavin and Stuart and Tony Moore. So I will see you guys soon. Excelsior.